Hello and welcome. You're my next patient? Excellent. Glad to hear it. Let me just get out my little notebook here. Alrighty. There we go. So we're first going to get you checked in, and if I can just start with your name. Perfect. To make sure my pen is pen mode. There we are. Sorry, can you say that again? Perfect. And can I get your date of birth? Perfect. And your reason for the visit today? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay, so you're looking for a cranial nerve exam today then? Yeah, that's no problem at all. Perfect. Just finish writing this sentence here. Okay, we got your name, date of birth, and we've got your reason for the visit. So we're all set there. Let's see what we'll get started with. First, we'll just start with a quick breathing test. I'll use my stethoscope. Take some deep breaths. Make sure the breathing's good. Just the basics for now, okay? Perfect. Okay, let me get this back in the folder here. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to breathe on a little bit so it's not too cold. Okay, and I'll just have you take one deep breath in for me. Perfect. And just on this other side here. And breathe in, breathe out, just normally. Perfect. And then just on the front here. Okay, and just once more on the other side here. Perfect, that looks all good there. And we've got that done. We will move on to the light test to start with. So I'm going to first start by dimming a little bit of these lights here. Dim this one just a bit. Okay, there we are. And first, I'm just going to get you to follow this light here. Okay, and just follow it. Continue following it. Try to stay focused even when it disappears a little bit. Okay, perfect. Keep your focus on the light here. And also, while you do so, just take deep breaths. Just relax and just worry about following the light here. Perfect. That's right. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. Now I'm just going to have you close just one eye, whichever eye of your choosing. I'm going to do the same and just follow it along with that eye, okay? Okay. And again, remember to just take some deep breaths and just remember to only focus on this light. Only focus on the light here. Doing a great job. Perfect. Keep following it. When it goes out of your peripheral vision, just make sure to follow it back as soon as you can. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and I'm just going to have you switch to the other eye now. We're going to do the exact same thing. Okay. Perfect. Keep following it with that one eye. Excellent. Excellent. You're doing a wonderful job. Perfect. Excellent. That looks both great with both your eyes. You can uncover your eye now. Okay, so now I'm going to have you fixate on a spot behind me. We're going to use the same light, and I'm going to try and distract you with it, but remember to keep looking at that one fixed spot. It could be on the painting behind me, it could be on my nose right here, the stethoscope, up in the corner, wherever you want. Just keep your focus on that one spot, okay? And I'm going to move the light around and check the outer sides of your eyes and see how your eye reflexes move to those points, okay? Okay. You got your spot? Perfect. Okay, here we go. Keep focused on that one spot. Perfect. Perfect. Keep your focus on that one spot there, even when the light crosses your path. Keep focused on that one spot. Don't get distracted by the moving light around it. Okay? Perfect. All right, now we're going to do it individually. So if you can just cover up one eye, and we're going to test one at each time just so I can get a more in-depth look at each eye as the action happens, okay? All right, perfect. Perfect. Keep focused on that one. That one spot. Remember to breathe. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, and I'm going to have you cover that other eye now too, okay? So we're going to do the exact same thing on that side. We're going to start up here. And here we go. Keep that eye covered. Remember to breathe. And also stay focused on that one point with that one eye. Don't get distracted by the light here. Stay nice and focused on that one spot. Okay, perfect. Fantastic, you're doing great. Okay, perfect. Stay focused. Keep breathing. All right, perfect. Okay, you know, those are looking fantastic. Your eyes have great reflexes when it comes to the light, so it seems to be doing really well. Okay, what do we have here next? Now, actually, we're not quite done with the light. We have two more. We're going to start with the same thing. You could pick the same spot or a different spot, whichever you please, and you just let me know when you see the light turn on, okay? Okay. Actually, we'll go right off the bat and we'll start with just one eye each, okay? So we'll get that over with first. Okay, ready? Perfect. 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 Good job. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Yep. Perfect. Okay, and I'm going to give you a switch up now and do that other eye, okay? Perfect. Here we go. Yep. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. Excellent. Perfect. That's fantastic. And then we have just one more test with the light as well. This one will involve us going, closing your eyes, both of your eyes, and then you letting me know when you see with your eyes closed the light come up. When you first see that light through your eyelids, okay? When you start to see it get a little brighter, that's what we're going to be focusing on now, okay? You'll just close your eyes there. Perfect. All right, are you ready? Perfect, here we go. Excellent. Perfect. Perfect. You got it. Excellent. You got it. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Perfect. Yep. 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 Now I'm going to make it a little bit more challenging. So with keeping your eyes closed, I'm going to make the light a little bit smaller. And then just let me know when it comes and you see the light, okay? Perfect. 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 Excellent. Perfect. You got it. All right, you can open your eyes now. And that is all it for the light tests. Now we have our color tests that we're going to do here. And we are going to start with what color is it? Okay, so I'm going to hold up a color and you just tell me, as simple as it sounds, which color is it, okay? And we will be using little cardboard rectangles. Okay, so we're going to start. And just when it comes into your peripheral vision, just tell me, just say which color out loud it is, okay? All right. Perfect. 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 Now you saw little other colors, that's okay though. Perfect. Perfect. Good. 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 Excellent. Perfect. 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 Excellent. Perfect. And now I'm going to hold up multiple colors, okay? So you call out the colors that you see go up, okay? Excellent. Perfect. 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 Excellent. Perfect. 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 Excellent. And last one. Good, good. Okay. So that was pretty easy for you, so that's fantastic. I'm always glad to see that. And normally I would do each eye, but I think you were pretty quick with the responses, so I think we'll be okay for that one. Okay. And we are going to go to what color does it change to? Okay. So there'll be two colors, one on the front, one on the back. They will switch at one point or another. You just have to let me know as soon as it switches, okay? You don't have to say which color it switches to or which color it is originally by any means. Just let me know when you see the color switch itself, okay? Perfect. So we're going to start with okay, and then just let me know as soon as it changes, just like that. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Actually, I'm going to do this another way. Let's try it this way here. Okay. And just let me know when it changes, okay? Perfect. Perfect. Good job. Excellent. Okay. Just let me know as soon as it changes, as soon as it makes its change. Perfect. This way works much better now, okay? Perfect. Yeah, as quickly as soon as you see the switch, call it right out, okay? We're testing how quickly of a response we can get with the sight that responses to the brain at those cranial nerves, okay? Perfect, okay. So let me know as soon as the other one goes in. Excellent. Perfect. Now we're going to use all 5 colors. I'm going to get you to call out the one color you see, like it was doing with the switch up and you were calling it out, but this time you call the color that pops up, okay? Okay, are you ready? Yes. We're looking for speed for this one as well too, kind of like the reflex to go as quickly as it allows, okay? Okay, are you ready? And go. Perfect. 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 Great job. All right. So now we're going to do, what color is it again? But this time we're going to do it in complete darkness, okay? So what I'll do is be holding up one of the colors, and then you will see a light come up behind it, and it's a little more difficult to determine which color it is, but that's why I thought this extra challenge would be a little more, give us a little more in depth to looking at your cranial nerves, okay? Perfect, okay. So I'm going to start by just getting it a little bit more darker in here, okay? All right, and we're going to get started with these colors here. And here's the first one here. And remember from the 5 colors that you were shown earlier, okay? And which color is this? It is pink, you are right, yes. And here's the next one here. Which color is this? Perfect, yes, that's correct. We'll move on to the next one here. And which color is this one? Correct. Excellent. Yes, yellow. And the next one here. Perfect. You got that one right away. And this last one here. Which one's this? Oh, I think you were incorrect on the first one, actually. You're right, this is the pink one. Even I got that one wrong. Let's compare those two here. Oh yes, they are very similar. This is the orange, this is the pink. Orange, pink, orange, pink. Actually, we will do that for one last color and eye and light exam. We're going to fan these colors out here, and you tell me when the color in the background changes, okay? Perfect, good, yes. Excellent. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. It's hard to get them all, so I'll go try and go slower here. There we are. Changing from color to color. Remember to take deep breaths. Perfect, 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 perfect. That's correct. You got it? Excellent. Excellent. All right. Now I'm going to turn those lights just back on here. Okay, there we are. You did really well for those. That was a really cool color effect too. So we've got all the color ones done now. So we're going to move on to, it's going to sound silly, but a paintbrush. We're going to be using this to do the soft and dull test, okay? So basically I'm going to have you shut your eyes, and then I'm just going to poke you with one of the sides. It's not actually sharp, but we call it sharp or dull because it will feel a lot more soft on the one side and just a little pokey on the other side, okay? Right? Right? Perfect. 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 Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Yep. Perfect. Yep. Yep. Perfect. Okay, now we're just going to take the same paintbrush. What we're going to do is I'm going to tap it on um, the dull side, and you are going to count and let me know how many taps on each ear, okay? So we're going to start on this side here, and just let me know how many taps you hear. Good. Perfect. Excellent. We're going to do the other ear now. Okay. Excellent. Perfect. Excellent. Now we're going to go a little bit faster on each ear, okay? Just try and keep up with the count as best as you can, okay? Excellent. Good job. Okay. Good job. Okay. And last one for this side. All right. Perfect. Good. Good counting skills. Quick hearing as well, which is great. Just what we're looking for. Now we're just trying on this side here. Good, good. Perfect. Okay. And listen closely. Tricky one. Okay, we'll do one more on this side just to test, okay? Good, you got that one. Perfect. Okay. So then we'll be moving on to movements in the body as well as tapping, okay? And what I mean by that is I'm going to try and move your head, okay, to each side, up and down, and you just stiffen yourself and make sure I can't, or hold yourself as best as you can to prevent me from moving it each way, okay? Okay, ready? I'm going to go to this side here. Perfect, good. You prevented me there. And we're going to try on this side as well. Perfect. And then we're just going to do it up as well. Okay. And down. Perfect. Okay. That all seems to be good there. Do you find any pain when that happens at all? When you try and stop your head from moving, or for a better example, if you were on a roller coaster and to prevent your head from smacking around in the machine, do you find there's any pain when you tighten it or anything in the neck area at all? Okay, do you mind if I just give around your shoulder and your neck, just little taps? Okay, perfect. Here we go. Okay, perfect. I'm just going to do it on the other side as well. Perfect, that all looks great. And for the last one, for this one, this is going to be very similar to the arms. I'm going to do a rhythmic tap down as well, just to make sure everything is where it needs to be, and if there's any pain that you need to report or anything like that. Basically testing for any of the nerves within your arm to see if it affects in a different way, like if you're tapping your wrist and all of a sudden you feel it up in your shoulder. Could be something that we need to look at when it comes to the nerves as well, that can be connected to the cranial as well, okay? Because all the receptors come up to the brain and it's all connected within that way, okay? This one's going to be a little different. Before it was just the taps. This one we're going to be doing quicker taps down your arm on each side, up, down one way, and then back up the other, okay? All right, perfect. And we'll get started here with this side. You ready? Okay. No pain there at all, at all? Okay. Excellent. Not even a dull. No pain, okay. Good. Okay, we'll come down the side here. No pain in the wrist area or the forearm. Okay, perfect. Okay, how you flip your arm. Perfect. Absolutely. Remember to take some deep breaths. Absolutely. Okay, perfect. Everything seems great on that arm, so we'll just tackle the other arm, okay? Perfect. Okay, here we go. Go up to one side here. No pain in the fingers at all. Okay, perfect. Come down the one side. I'll just have you turn your arm over here. Okay, perfect. Any numbness in your fingers or your hand at all? No? Perfect. Okay. Perfect. This doesn't hurt when I tap the inside of your elbow here. Perfect. Okay. Nothing in the bicep at all. Okay. Perfect. Everything looks great there as well. And then we will just move on to the last ones, which will be a smelling test as well as a taste test. Okay, so I've got 5 scratch and sniff smells for you today, okay? And first I'm going to use this little brush here to do the scratching. And then I will put it right to your nose for you to be able to smell, okay? And your job is to guess which smell it is for me, okay? Perfect, okay. And here we go with the first one. And give that one a smell. And what does that smell like to you? That is correct. Great job. Okay, let's do the other one here. And yes, it does take a little bit for the scratching because we want to make sure that each patient has, depending on their capability of smell, has the ability to smell the test regardless, okay? If not, then we know we have some serious issues. give this one a smell. What does that smell like? Perfect. Yes, exactly. And we'll go to the next one. So we definitely don't have to worry about you not being able to smell anything. So that's good. Okay, we'll grab this next one here. Try and stump you a bit. Okay, we'll get up with the third one now. Perfect. And give this one a smell here. What does it smell like to you? This one is a bit of a tricky one, yes. You can only choose one. Yes, that's correct. Excellent smell. Grab the next one here. No, actually, I think that was our hardest one. I tried to stump you. So these next two will probably be a pretty easy cinch for you, okay? Okay, and this one? What does that smell like to you? Yes, correct. It's a really nice smell though. Yeah, absolutely. And for the last one here, okay? And the very last one. You got it. Perfect. Excellent. So that was the last of for the smell test. And then we're going to move on to the final test, which is the taste test, okay? Okay. So I've got 5 of these vials here, each one with a different flavor, okay? Okay, they're a little tricky to get off. Bear with me. Here is the first one. And just open up your mouth and just stick out your tongue here. And I'll just put a few droplets on. And what does that taste like to you? Yes, that's what I was looking for. Perfect. Excellent. And we'll grab the next one here. These lids are tricky. There we are. A little bit of it there in the vial here. Okay, and here is the second one. And if you'll just stick out your tongue. Perfect. Put a couple drops on there. And what did that taste like to you? That's correct. Yes, absolutely. Excellent. Okay, and we will do the third one here. Okay. Get some in the vial here. Yeah, if you just stick out your tongue. Perfect. Put a few drops on. Perfect. And what does that taste like to you? That's right. Excellent. Perfect. Okay, and I'll put this one up here. Grab the fourth one. Okay. Drops on here. Okay, perfect. Looks like I'll need to get some more of this one in particular. Okay, and just stick out your tongue there. And what did that taste like to you? Correct. Yes, you got it. And we are on to the last one now, okay? This one is the harder one. I did save the hardest one for last this time. Okay, and we've got the last one here. The trickiest lid of all. Perfect. Get some on this one here. And just stick out your tongue. Perfect. And what did that taste like? Excellent. Okay. Perfect. So we've got went through all the tests that I have for you today. Everything checks out fantastic. I'm not particularly worried about any specific cranial nerve at all. Everything seems to be in focus, from the touch all the way to the sight and the hearing and the tasting and the smelling. So everything seems on point. I don't think you have anything to worry about at this point. Okay? Does that make you feel better? Good, good. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, absolutely. You can always just make an appointment with the receptionist for sure on your way out. Now, is there anything else that was bugging you that you wanted to check through on this appointment at all, or was it just the cranial nerve exam? Okay, perfect. Yeah, no problem at all. If you just want to make your way down the hall there, you'll be greeted by the receptionist there, and they'll be able to take your any information for any further appointments you need, okay? Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming in, and I'm glad everything was fantastic today. Alrighty. Have a great day. Take care. Bye now. Hello. How are you doing? Fantastic. Are you here for a healing session today? Do you have an appointment with us, or is this a walk-in? Oh, you do have an appointment, absolutely. And your name? Ah, yes. I have you right here. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining with us today. I know this is a healing session for you, but for us, it's always a pleasure to be able to provide this kind of service to people. Absolutely. I can give you a little bit more rundown of what we do here. A healing is a practice in which a healer sends their healing energy to another person who's maybe having a hard time with their energy flow. This helps with the process and pushes it through for a much more energized and healing experience through the body. This type of healing can be beneficial for those who may not to be like physically touched. It also works well for virtual visits too, for anyone who can't or is unable to make it in to the office, or maybe it's in another city, someone that you see and you've moved away. There's many, many other explanations that can take place there. But this one is so that people who are even a distance away, such as yourself, will be able to feel this. Well, not distance, but today we're doing healing with our energies rather than a massage, or even sometimes Reiki, how Reiki works. So there'll be a lot of hand movements as you see I'm doing here. To start with, we like to get a rapport going between myself and you, making sure that we are on a similar wavelength so that the healing energy can flow a lot more easy. Once we have that and we have that reassurance with one another, we then begin with you closing your eyes, taking in the energy, focusing on your breath, as I bring in energy from mine into yours. That can come from my words as well, from the hand movements I'm making, passing the energy onto me, onto you. And I'll be doing it all over so that it spreads through your entire body all the way down. Now this can be done laying down or sitting up, so whichever you'd prefer. Absolutely. And while we do that, I'm just going to slowly get everything ready just right behind here. I have everything we'll need. We have some of the stones that we'll be using for cleansing any purposes, specifically for different parts of the spiritual chakras. We'll be able to focus on specific ones using them. On top of that, we have some of our oils here that will help with a lot. Stress release as well as energy flowing and any negative energy removal that needs to be done. We also have our spray here, which gives a nice aroma as well as cleansing the area before either of us engage. So it protects both of our energies and we are able to remain individually as well as using some of our energies for others. But it's all our choice, all our decision, what we feel. Are you all comfortable now? Fantastic, I'm glad to hear. And let's get started. So to start, if I can have you gaze at the moon here, being held up by this porcelain hand. That will be your point of fixation. If you ever find those moments where you feel anxious or stressful, bring your eyes back to the moonlight. Focus on it and keep focus, even more focus on your breathing as you look at it. To start, we are going to start with some of the healing. We like to get it going just a bit. Make sure that it's shaken up well. What we'll do is bring that in here. Just cleansing any area that we need to. Getting rid of any negative energies that are around here. There we go. I think that will be perfect enough. Okay, that's a tricky lid there. Okay. Now, let's see. If you want to just close your eyes, or if it's more comforting for you to focus on the moon, do that as well, whichever you prefer yourself. We need your energy to flow at the most comfortable that it can. And take a long, deep breath in through your nose. And gently let it out through your mouth. That is fantastic. If you continue with those breaths, deep breath in. And release. Okay. I can feel these energies flowing now. I can feel the energy connection. And that also makes it a lot easier because we've already had a comfortable and reassurance meeting, making sure that we're both, as client and healer, that we are both comfortable and that we both are open to the healing experience today. Keep your focus on your breathing. Breathe in through your nose and release. That is fantastic. I can start to feel I'm getting access to your energy now. And this is perfect. Fantastic. Healing. We're going to borrow some of the moon's healing energy as well to tie in, because it is older than anyone or thing on this planet, besides the planet itself maybe, I'm not really sure, but it has done a fantastic job at keeping itself intact. Okay, and now that you've allowed the energy in, we will focus and we will bring in the energy that we need. We not only use the energies within the room, we use the energies of the things around us, the experiences we have. We bring it in, we push it out, and we make it flow. I'm coming into your energy. I can feel it. It feels overwhelmed. Let's pull some of that away. Pull back the curtains and find what we find here. We go. Here we are. I'm getting to the root of why these feelings are there within your flow and within your energy. Ooh. Just gonna remove some of it here. If you hear me exhaling, it's just because I'm exhaling the energy, the negative energy that I'm taking, and I am putting it away over here. I have a little box, if you will, that I'm throwing the negative energy into and putting it away so it's not perceived. That's flowing much better. Okay. Now we are going to introduce one of the stones here. Just this one right here. Getting the stone. Make sure it realizes that it is being held. And I'm just going to place this just right on the center of your, I want to say throat, but it's not, I guess between your throat and chest here. So just place this right here. Perfect. Now this amplifies, this particular stone, amplifies the healing spirit. And helps for a more gentle, stress relieving. I see. I can see why the stress that you were talking about is really coming out now. With the stone's help and the energy of flow, It's really forcing its way out now, which is exactly what we're looking for. Check in with my own energy, because we don't want my energy to take on any of this. We need my energy to be focusing on healing your energy. That's what we're doing here. Do a little bit more for the removal. There we are. Oh, I can feel almost a light at the end of the tunnel. It feels that is much clearer now. Here we go. There we are. And now that it is all clear, this is our next stone here. This one we will replace with the other one. Thought I saw a crack in it, and that would not be good. No, that's just a little groove. Okay, I'm going to place this one just in replacement of the other one. Okay. Put this here, and now with this one, we will be using the drops. There's not much left in it, then I'm having a hard time getting a drop. There we go. Now one drop we are going to place just on the stone itself, and one on your forehead, and one on your belly button. Not on it, but just above the clothes. And here we go. The stone on your forehead, and just belly button right there. There we are. I'm going to gauge where your energy is at the moment. Okay, this energy is starting to feel a little lighter, which I'm sure you're happy to hear. Do you feel that it is helping a little bit so far? It's perfectly normal for it not to have made its way into physical feelings yet. That could possibly happen during the session, at the end of the session, or even once you are at home, maybe feeling deep expressions of emotion that just wave over you. Don't be afraid to let those out, as that is exactly what this process is for. Because once you have let it out, you are able to feel much more freer, more energized. It's funny, we talk about taking energy away. But in the end, it gives us more energy, more positive energy, active energy, gets us to be able to do things during our day without hesitation or delay. It gets us up out of bed. It does everything that we're looking for it to do. So please, just allow yourself to feel anything that you're feeling and let it out. Whether that be sadness, frustration, anger, happiness, joy, love, everything that you can imagine may come out. And that's okay, because that's what we're here for. Once it comes to the surface, we grab and we toss it. We get rid of it. We no longer have it. That's exactly what this is for, these healing sessions, to help you go on, move on, and push forward. The stone, I feel, is doing its duty with the 3 drops at the focal points of your body. It's passing quick energy from one to the next and back and forth and so on and so on. Faster and faster it goes back and forth, the energy. It flies from one dot to the next. It may even fling to me as a focal point, fling to the bottle, to the moon. We are all connected with this healing session in this moment. We know that we will be resilient and push through. We will help each other through. That's okay. If you feel that you are starting to drift off and fall asleep, absolutely feel free. It does not change the process of this at all. The energies flow that are being pushed back between those points are what we've put in there. And we can control it. So if you need to rest your eyes, if you need to focus on the moon's light, its luminous glow, focus on my hand gestures for calming sensations. Let that flow come to you. Let it flow. Once energy has reached the speed it needs to, it no longer needs the focal points. The energy runs through the body and back and forth because it knows already how to do that. This is just giving it a little jolt, a little remembrance. So now we can remove the stone here. Close those up, those areas up. The spiritual areas that have been made, that have been left. Because we don't want spiritual energy coming out of that. Not spiritual energy, sorry, the healing energy. Well, it can be spiritual as well. It all lies within each person. But we need to make sure that those energies are healed up and closed from that little point-to-point energy transition that we were just doing. Okay, here we go. They are closed up now. You may start to feel energy flowing quicker and quicker inside you naturally. This is okay. This is meant to happen. Now, focus back on your breathing. And while you do, focus on the moon's glow as well. Imagine the energy building outside the moon, just right here. Imagine being able to hold it within your hand, feeling the orb of power almost, the healing power of the moon. And we're going to take that and we're going to spread it all throughout your energy stream here. There we are. There, that makes it much more flow. And we're going to attach an energy stream right from the shining moon. Bring it from here. The moon energy healing you. Let that moon flow of energy just take you over and relax you. You're situated. Now, take a deep breath in and out. Now we're going to stimulate the air and the energy just around you here, around your aura here. The moon energies protect you. My energy stabilizes you so your energy can feel free to flow. Flow, flow, flow. Okay, now we're going to start at the top here and just scrape all that negative energy, all that excess energy that's not needed on the top here. And we are going to just throw it down to the side into our box so it cannot escape and it cannot affect anyone else. We are both safe from it. Okay. Here we go. Into the box here. Into the box. Now we're going to borrow some of that moonlight energy to tie in with yours and mine. Here we go. And we'll breathe in. Allow the energies to heal you and breathe out. Okay, now we're going to just take some of the spray again. Get it loosened up, shaken up. To you and to myself. Perfect. Okay, I feel it flowing much more peacefully now. Let's check back in with your energy. Let's check back in. The tuning of the energy is going very, very well. Very, very well indeed. It's starting to clear up in most major areas. Let's take a deep breath in. And out. Excess energy. I'm not feeling it, but I like to just make sure There we go. Okay. Moonlight energy, please sink in with me. The energy is fantastic. It's flowing all around you, within you, above you, past you, through you. The river of flow of energy is doing much better. Now that the healing has been taken care of, we can focus more so on the mental side now. So we will be doing some visualizations to match the mental with the energy within inside us. It's like it's connecting the energy we just got into the mental state, because I know sometimes we can be a little too analytical and a little too logical, but this allows the mental to feel the same energy flow as well, up into your head, up into the brain, through all the ventricles, all the pumps, everything flows through. I don't know if there's pumps in the brain, now that I think about it, but that's okay. Whatever's up there, all the energy will flow through it. Okay, I like this, okay? Now, I'm gonna have you close your eyes, and I want you to picture the moon. Either this moon here, and feel free to open your eyes to take a quick look to refresh your memory, or think of the actual moon in the sky. Visualize it. Visualize all the details, all the small little craters, all the cracks, the color, the tint, the brightness, the sharpness, everything that you can see about it, the mist. Are there clouds around it? Is it daytime? Can you just barely see it? Or can you see it in the midst of pitch black and stars? Is it beautiful? Is it big? Focus on these details. Really focus on it. Keep picturing that. The big glowing sphere in the sky. Bring that energy. Bring that energy. Now imagine invisible connections coming down from the moon and just connecting into the earth all around you. Just connections coming down. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, as many as you can see. All these connections hitting the ground, and you feel little tremors. Nothing dangerous though, like a vibrating phone or a pager or a controller, a game controller, whatever that may be. That rumbling, that slight rumbling. But then you realize that because you are in your imagination, the earth around you, everything around you, all the rumbling, it's not connected to a ground. It is connected directly into your imagination, right into your brain, connecting those moon energies as they come down and filling your brain with the exact same feeling that we gave you for the healing session. Now imagine that those connections start sending down pulses and pulses and pulses that just give your brain relaxation and peace. And even though things are logical, there are things to think about, there are things to worry about, right now is not the time for that. And the brain will slowly start to learn this, start to acknowledge this, as it gives you the peace and relaxation that you've been looking for. With all this connection to the brain, you feel the euphoria around you. You feel relaxed. You feel that you are willing to let go to the universe and just allow it to make you feel relaxation with the energies that are flowing from the moon, from yourself, from your healer, from all around you. You then see that the cords start unplugging very gently from your imagination around you. But the euphoria stays. You feel relaxed, you feel at peace, you feel centered, you feel like your energies are flowing, you feel an immense spike of sensations that flow over you in waves. It's your energy. It's thanking you for the clearing. It's thanking you for all your hard work of keeping it together. It's thanking you for everything that you've given it and everything that it has received. The energy couldn't be more thrilled with this. You then take one deep breath in through your nose and release. Feeling that sensation staying, that pure relaxation, that energy flowing. It's all perfect and peaceful. Take one more deep breath in through your nose and out. Slowly begin to open your eyes and take your attention back to the moon. Focus on the moon's light, the gaze, as my hands outline. The moon, take the energy. Take a surplus supply that will last you a while, that will take you through your entire day, the rest of your week, all through the month, because this energy can continue. Just by doing things yourself, letting out your frustrations. Don't bottle it up. Don't keep them in. Don't keep those emotions bottled up. Let them out. Let them allow. Let them be. One last cleansing spray to ward away any more negative energy that may try and cling to you today. There we are. Bring that energy in. Bring it in. There we are. That will give you a full cleansing for the day. You won't have to worry about any negative energy. Anyone that brings any negative energy, it will be resolved peacefully, because they will feel that calming energy that is over you, that healing, and they will feel the feelings of it. They won't know what it is, but they will feel some kind of energy and it will help soothe them. You may even be able to help them just by talking with them. You might be able to help them with a little healing as well, just by getting that frustration out. But even after that is dealt with, that won't affect the energy you've had. If anything, it will improve it. You will feel fantastic that you've been able to help someone in that regard. And if you're someone who's not very social, even just a kind word or two, even just a kind word or two would do the same. Bring this moon energy back in, flow it back to you. And now that we are at the end of our healing session, we take another deep breath in through our nose. And once again, and for this, one last cleansing sweep. The healing session is complete. How do you feel? Fantastic. I'm glad to feel that you feel relaxed. But just be aware there may be emotions that spring up later to you when you are in the comforts of your own home, okay? Feel them, express them, and love them. And I want you to enjoy the rest of your day, okay? Take care. Bless the moon, brings you energy, and I hope you have a blessed day. Take care. Thank you so much for coming in. Bye now. Hello. Welcome to your cranial nerve exam. Yeah, the receptionist was telling me that you're having trouble with sensitivity for your eyes. Yeah, that's why we dim the lights just to make sure, just to a more comfortable level, so that it doesn't affect you that much while you're here. Because last thing we would want to do is make it worse for you. Okay? What's that? Okay, so you're also having issues with colors as well. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. So you haven't actually had an issue with it. You're just concerned about it. Am I up to speed there? Okay, absolutely. Well, we can dim your worries for sure today and check out your eyes. We'll do some cranial nerve exams, some tests, some different things, and I'll walk you through them all. And then I'll be able to make a better assessment based on that, okay? Perfect. All right. Now, first, like I always like to do, we'll check your breathing just to make sure everything is okay on that end too, because they can be related in some ways. So if we find there's issues as here as well as here, then we can tackle both at the same time, most likely, okay? You're not feeling any other symptoms or anything like that, though? Perfect. Glad to hear. Okay, so yeah, we'll check out your breathing here. Okay. Just make sure it's not too cold for you. All right, now I'm just going to start on this side here, okay? I'm just going to go on the back and just deep breath in. Okay, everything looks good there. And just on this side here. Perfect. And just once more on this side here. And just one last time on this side. Perfect. Everything there sounds good. No issues with your breathing at all, so we can definitely proceed with the cranial nerve test for all the eyes. It looks like it's going to be just eye focused, if anything, okay? Okay. Just this. So it's proper enough, isn't it? Okay. All right, so first I think we're going to start with just some finger tracing, okay? So I'm going to be just moving my fingers in front of your eyes here. And you will just let me know you see the fingers go out of your peripheral vision, okay? Okay, are you ready? Perfect. Okay, here we go. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Excellent. Perfect. 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 Excellent. Okay. Okay. Good. 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 I'm going to be examining your eyes as I do this as well. Good. 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 Very good. Okay. Very good. Very good. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to have you focus just on one finger as I move the other one. And regardless of how close it gets to going in front of your vision or in front of the visual of the finger, always stay focused on this one finger, okay? Okay. You find your eyes react to quick movements when you're staring at something? No? Okay, good. Perfect. And can you tell me which which finger, the one that's moving or the one that you are focused on, is closer to me or closer to you at the moment? Which one is closer to me? Okay. Which one is closer to you now? Okay. Which one's closer to you now? Okay. Which one's closer? Okay. Which one's closer? Which one's closer? Okay. Now I'm going to have you focus on this finger, not the same finger, sorry. And then it will be the one moving around though. And this one will too. And then there'll be a point where I tell you to switch from one finger to the other while they're moving, okay? Okay, here we go. And switch to the other finger. Okay. And switch to the other finger. Okay. Good. I'm going to just keep looking at your eyes on the outer here. Switch. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And switch to the other one. Okay. I'm noticing a bit of delay. Usually that's normal. Switch again. Okay. It was just going a little too fast earlier. Okay. Then that would explain that kind of delay I was seeing. Perfectly normal then. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going to test, because I know you said you can see fine, but we're going to test some of that as well. I'm going to have holding numbers up, okay, with my fingers here. And you just tell me how many are up, adding both hands up, okay? Okay. Yep. 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 Perfect. Yep. Oh, those don't do that. Yep. 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 Perfect. 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 Okay. So you can see those clearly too. So there's no need for us to go to any further eyes of being able to see, because that seems to be intact like you said. So that's perfect. I think we're going to start with the colors, okay? And that will also give us a bit of a look into how sensitive your eyes are being, okay? So by doing the coloring tests with the flashlight, we'll be able to see if it's a little too sensitive, if it's okay for that, because a lot of it will be blocked by a different paper, okay? And it will shine through a certain color, and that's how we're going to tell. We're going to do some with a little bit of the light, and then we'll make it just a little bit darker to see if you can notice the colors even when it's in a darker environment, okay? So we're going to get started on that. We'll be using, to start with, colorful boards here. And basically, we'll first see if you're able to identify the color, okay? We'll be able to see if you can identify that color. And then you will follow the light as I trace certain letters and numbers and symbols, okay? And you'll have to guess which ones I'm doing just so I can make sure that you can see the different kinds of patterns within the darkness. Well, not the complete darkness, but a darker environment compared to a lighter environment that we are in right now, okay? Perfect. So we will be going with these. And we're going to start with the light just as it is right now, okay? And I'm going to be grabbing the light here. Okay. Okay. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Tell me which color this is here. Tell me which color you are seeing in front of you right now. Okay. Good, good. Okay. Tell me which color you're seeing now. Okay. Good. Perfect. We'll move on to the next one here. Which color are you seeing right now? Perfect. Yeah, it's a very pretty glow for sure. And what about this color right here? Yes, exactly. That is it. Perfect. And moving on to the last color here. Which color are you seeing here? Which color are you seeing here? Tell Dr.Relaxa which color you are seeing right in front of you. Perfect. Okay. So you were able to get those colors correct, so that's good. Next, I'd like to continue with the same test, but bring down the light just a bit. Okay, perfect. And now tell me which colors you see now. Green, perfect. Okay. And the next one. Orange, okay, absolutely. And what about this color here? Yellow, yes, absolutely. And this final color here. Which color are you seeing here? That is correct, blue, absolutely. So it looks like the color's all good there. But next we're going to see if you can see different. We're going to see if you can see different shapes, letters, numbers, symbols through these colors, okay? So we're going to jump on that next. And we are going to start with orange here. Now, you let me know what symbols, letters, numbers, things that you see, okay? Okay? Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. And I'm going to go for bigger letters. And then we'll go back into smaller. Which letter do you see here? Excellent. Which letter are you seeing now? Which letter are you seeing now? Perfect. And what about now? What about now? Which letter are you seeing right now? Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Which letter are you seeing now? Which letter are you seeing now? Tell me which one you're seeing right at this moment. Perfect. Now tell me which number you are seeing. Good, good, good. Now tell me which number you're seeing. Perfect. That is correct. Now tell me which number you are seeing now. Yes. Perfect. Good job, good job. Now which number are you seeing? Which number are you seeing? Which number? Perfect. All right. Now, what symbol am I making? There we go. That's right. It's the notification bell. You should always have that clicked and on. Make sure you never miss out on any appointments from Dr.Relaxa. And which symbol are you seeing now? Very good. Yes. Very, very good. Okay. Now we're going to go to a bit of a darker color here and do the exact same thing with different letters, numbers, and symbols, okay? So we're going to start with the darker blue here. And you're going to tell me what shape is it making? What shape do we have here? Very good, very good. Now what about now? What shape now? What shape is the light making now? Fantastic, fantastic. Now which symbol is the light making? Which symbol is the light making? That's right, yes. Perfect. Okay, now tell me which letter of the alphabet is being made on the board here. Good, good. Now tell me which letter. Excellent, okay. Now tell me which letter. Which letter is this color making here? Excellent. And one more. Which letter is this making? Excellent, excellent. Very good job there. Now we are going to use similar cards for colors, but you're going to tell me when the color switches out, okay? Right? We're just going to use, we'll be using two colors, okay? And you let me know when it switches from one color to the other, okay? They won't be anywhere near each other. They might be for a couple examples just to see if I need to take a deeper look, okay? These will be the two colors we're using, okay? You tell me when it's orange and you tell me when it's green. Just say the color out loud, okay? And just let me know when it switches and say the color out loud. Perfect. 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 Yes. Good. I might speed it up just a bit. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. And also, I'm going to add in both of them. So as you go, say, if you see both of them, say both. Okay. Instead of just orange or green. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Got it. Perfect. 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 Okay. Perfect. 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 Okay. So it looks like you're able to react with your eyes pretty simply. You get to the colors pretty quickly and you're able to decide when both comes up as well. So all your peripheral seems to be working from all the tests that we're doing. So that is good. And we can also say that your color recollection is pretty on point as well from our last test, as well as this one here, because you're able to get that pretty quickly there, okay? So I'm not having any concerns there at all with that, which is fantastic. Now, as for the sensitivity, okay? I have a couple tests we can do. First, I'd like to do some eye drops, which help with sensitivity, okay? They will be able to help prep your eyes for the next test that will be following after that one, okay? Perfect, okay. So we're going to start with just some drops here, just some basic drops. And like I said, it's really great for steadiness in the eyes and visuals as well, okay? As well as sensitivity. So it tackles all three, which is really great. No, there won't be any kind of burning or anything. You might feel a cool mist. That's about it though. Just a little cold in the eyeballs, okay? This lid is always tricky to get off here. It will come off eventually. There we go. There we are. Okay. And it also requires just a little bit of a stir up here. Okay. That should be close to good here. Perfect. It's a good consistency there. That's what we're looking for. Okay. And if you'll just look back real quick, okay? I'm just going to put this one drop. Okay. And just on the other eye as well. We're just going to go a little bit of drop. There we go. Feel that little bit of a coolness. Good. I'm glad it's not too intense for you at all. All the tricky thing is getting this lid back on here. Don't want it to go everywhere here. So, okay. Oh, I think I almost got it here. Tricky lid. Okay. Got all that done now. Put that over there. So now we're just going to take a second. We're going to just fan the eyes here. Just to make sure they get nice and dried in there, okay? Excellent. Just let me know when they feel almost normal again, okay? Fanning those eyes here. Perfect, perfect. They look like they are absorbing the solution. Oh, this just helps with cool air flow. It's very cold itself. So when you blow air towards it, the air that comes off it is even cooler. So it helps with the cooling of the eyes here. Feel almost normal? Okay, good. Do this for just another little bit here. Perfect. Okay. That feels okay now. Excellent. I'm glad to hear. Okay, so we are going to get started with the next part here, which will be mostly dealing with the sensitivity of the eyes there, okay? So if you're okay with it, I'm going to come up and I'm just going to pull just on the eyes here, just to see if I can see any physical damage on it at all, anything to be worried about, as well, just on the insides of the eyes as well, okay? It'll just be very light touches. If anything feels uncomfortable or hurts, please let me know immediately and I will stop, okay? Okay, perfect. I'm going to come up to you now, okay? All right, and we're just going to, this here, checking, just pulling on skin slightly here. Everything looks okay there, okay? Everything looks fine. Okay, and if you could just look to the left for me. Okay, good. Now just look to the right for me. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Okay. And just look up for me. Okay. And look down for me here. Okay. Perfect. And just look straight ahead at my nose here. I do an all around pull on the eyelids here just to make sure everything is good. Excellent. Okay. That's all looking good there. Just gonna pull down under the eyes here just to see. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Go in between the eyes a little bit here. Okay. And just look to the left again. Perfect. Just hold right there to the left. And switch to the right now. Okay. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, and look up for me one more time. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, and just look down for me, okay? Perfect. Okay, so everything looks okay with that. Now I'm going to focus on each individual eye here. Just pull from each side so there's no pain or discomfort or anything. Okay, good. Good. Just the other eye here now. No pain or sensitivity. Okay, good, good. Good, good. Excellent. Okay, well, everything looks good there with the actual sensitivity, the physical, and around your eye, okay? Everything inside the eyelids look okay as well. Nothing looks damaged or broken, anything like that. So you have nothing to worry about for there. Now we're going to do another sensitivity test, a sharp or dull test. It's not actually sharp. It's just the tip of this paintbrush here. So as you can imagine, this is the soft and this is the sharp, or sorry, dull. This is the dull and this is the sharp, okay? And basically, I'm just going to poke it around your eyes and you're going to tell me which is if it's soft or dull, okay? And you're just going to lightly, just gently close your eyes, okay? Okay, you ready? Okay. Okay, soft or dull? 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 Okay. Soft or dull? Perfect. Soft or dull? Soft or dull? Or sharp or dull? Sharp or dull? Sharp or dull? Sharp or dull? Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. Good. Sharp or dull? Sharp or dull? Sharp or dull? And sharp or dull? 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 Okay, good. Okay, and you can open your eyes. Perfect. You did a great job with that. It didn't seem to hurt at all. Feel uncomfortable with any of the pokes? Good. Glad to hear. Okay. Next, I'm going to have you close your eyes again. And just using just the brush side, I'm going to gently brush over your certain parts of your face, okay? And you're just going to tell me what parts of your face I'm brushing, all right? Okay, let's get started here. Okay, just close your eyes now and tell me where Perfect. Just on the right side. And here. Good, good. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Good, good. Okay. And right here. Okay, good. Okay, good. And here. Perfect. And here. And here. Okay. And have any of these sensations been painful for you at all? Okay, good. Okay, keep tell me right here which area of the face is this? Perfect. Exactly. And where are you being brushed on the face now? Perfect. And right here? Excellent. And right here? Perfect. You can open your eyes now. Excellent. You didn't feel any pain or discomfort, even any irritability at all, just anything little at all? Nothing at all. Okay. Okay. Um, hmm. So it seems like everything seems to be pretty good with both of those areas then. Now, can you explain the situation a little more? Was there a particular moment where you thought that this you might be worried about this? Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I'm understanding a little more. Okay. So there's not actually a point where you yourself had a color correction feel or sensitivity. It's just a situation with someone who told you you should have your eyes checked. Oh, okay. Well, that concerns me though, because if anything, I think they would need to come in for an eye appointment with me. Because it sounds like they're the ones having issues with their color recognition as well as eye sensitivity. Hmm. Okay. Well, I would say the best thing I can do for you is just send you on your way. and make sure that you tell them that they need to check out Dr. Relaxa, okay, for an eye cranial nerve, maybe even a whole eye exam on top of it, okay? We want to make sure that that's all working fine. Well, thank you for coming in, and it's always good just to double check because you never know, right? Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for coming in, and I appreciate it. Make sure you tell them to come see me, Dr. Relaxa, okay? Definitely refer me to them so I can make sure everything's okay with their eyes, with their eyesight as well as color and sensitivity, okay? That's perfect. Thank you so much. No, thank you. I appreciate you. Each and every one of you. All right. Well, take care. Bye then. I wonder what this will look like. Oh, hey, thanks so much for coming. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just an assignment for work. I have to do some kind of an abstract portrait of someone, so it's not even going to really look like them. But that is the assignment, so that is what I will do. So I really appreciate you being the person that I do the sketch and portrait of. First, I'll be starting out with just a pencil sketch, just the basic outlines, and then I'll be going into a whole painting session. Yeah, are you ready to be a live art model? Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. All right, first, I just got to start with taking off plastic from the canvas here. Okay, I'm just going to put this garbage can just next to you here. And just to situate canvas here so it doesn't go anywhere. Okay. There we are. We are all set for our little session here. Okay, so first, like I said, I'm going to start out with just a basic sketch, get some little details in, and then go from there on making it abstract with paints. Oh yeah, these would be the paints that I'm going to be using. I grabbed some green neon, some blue neon, some pink neon, and also they didn't have any red neon itself, but they had bright red, which kind of goes with it. So, and with it being slightly darker than the neons, add some depth to places as well. And some good old fashioned white, because mixing together, be able to do a lot of different things, and using white and red will be able to make it darker and the white a little lighter. So, makes it for a little variety there. Okay. I haven't done this in a while, so please bear with me. This might take some time, okay? Oh, yeah, feel free to move about. You don't have to always be looking at me. If there's a point where you just want to take a rest, I can work on a certain spot or a certain area here, okay? And then we can go from there, okay? All right. Now let's see. Let me just get quick vision here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Visualize. Okay. Visualize. We're going to do this. Your picture, your face right here onto here. That's what we'll be doing here. Going one from the other. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Yes. You have a beautiful face. Very unique and symmetrical all at the same time. A little bit of realism in here. Just compared to my thumb. So I have an idea for size wise. I kind of want to be pretty realistic with the size itself. So the closest I can get to that, the better. Okay. Okay. Yep. I'm getting a vision. I'm getting a vision. I can feel it. Yep. I'm seeing it. It's coming to me. It's coming alive in the canvas here. Okay. Yep. I think we've got a vision. Yep. I've got it in my head. We've got this. Okay. We are ready. Okay. Let's get started. The shape and the hair that frames your face there. details just up on the hairline here. Down to about here. Yep, perfect. Perfect. Okay. Just trying to make sure that it's right in the center here. It looks like it is. Fantastic. Just what I was going for. I'm just going to use the side of the pencil for just some shading here. Perfect. Just the effect I was looking for there. I figure the more detail I can go into, if maybe I can still keep it looking like you rather than more abstract. I don't know. The teacher just kept saying, or not my teacher, my boss just kept saying it will come to me. I guess we'll just have to keep going and see if that's the case. Just adding a few more details to the hair. Okay, just gonna add some more detail just on the side here. Pencil grip just keeps slipping off. There we go. Okay. Now that I've got the basic outline for it, I think I can go more into the details now. Okay, so let's get started on that. All right, let's go into that detail now. T-shirt design as well. Perfect. Little tiny details here. start at the neck now and do detail and work my way up to the hairline at the top of your head there. Excellent. There we go. I think I got that correct. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay. A little more over on this side here, and a little more on this side too. Little details now. Make sure I compare it just for size purposes to the top of the pencil here. Excellent. That works perfectly. That is the perfect size we're looking for. What's that? Oh, I can't show you yet. It's an artist doesn't reveal halfway through. It has to be revealed at the end. Okay. But it's looking good, I promise you. Absolutely. Because now, I'd like to get in the background and start adding some different things as well. Okay, like a different scenery. It won't be the one just behind you right there. Not at all. I'm going to make it more mystical, let's say. Okay. Magical and mystical. That's my hint, okay? Perfect. Excellent. Okay. Okay, I've got it. I've got it. Okay, we're going to start up here. Perfect. I think that's an excellent background for this. Definitely things will change when we get to the paint stage, but I'm liking the look of this. I feel the creativity in me. I'm getting the inspiration from you, the model, the muse, and this is turning out fantastic. I think that's it. That's perfect for the background there. Oh, yes. I think we're ready to move on to paints. Just one more little detail here. Okay, and just perfect. We are definitely ready to paint now. Okay, let's get the supplies ready for the paint now. Okay, I'm gonna grab our brushes up here. Okay. We will just put these right here so that I have access to everything. And we've got the trusty paint tray here, which we'll be using. Just gonna put this lid right back up here. And then let's see what we've got here. Actually, let's just start with all of them. Why not? Why not? Definitely got to give them a good shake. Just the white. neon pink. And the neon green. Okay. Now I'm wondering if we should mix any colors together. I guess we can decide that as I'm going and I get inspiration in that way. Okay. So then what we're going to do we are going to put them, oh, look at that, there's 5 spots. Perfect. There's some of the green there. I'm just going to keep them right in front of me. And now the pink here. And then we've got the blue. We'll put just in the bigger part, but just in the side, we can keep that bigger area open for any kind of mixtures that we need. Ooh. That red does look pretty bright though, compared to the neon, so that's fantastic. And then we're just going to start with just a little bit of white here, just in this last pocket here. Okay. Put this on the tray right here, right just in front of me, as we pick our paintbrush to use. I know, I keep including and saying we. I know that you're the model, but I feel like we're all a part of this and we're both the process and the ending and then the finished masterpiece. All right, let's get started. All professional like. Okay. So first I'm going to get in some of the major parts of the background. So we're going to need some of this here. A lot more. Some of the blue. The pink here. A nice purple here now. A nice neon purple. Drizzle some of that onto here. All places. Perfect. And we'll grab some of this white as well. With that purple, a little bit more of the blue. And a nice little, I don't know what we'd call that. Purpley light blue in a way. So I'll add some of that in here as well. Make sure we brighten up every aspect of you that we can in this abstract portrait here. Pink, we're going to add in here. And I just need move some of these paints here just so I can get the corner of the painting here. Back to the green now. Everything here. we get a good majority of the background now. Okay, we've got a good portion of it done. There's still some details to go over, but it's looking good so far. I can definitely see why people do this. All right, now I'm just going to switch up paintbrushes. Okay, so we're just going to choose this one right here. Okay. And with the little feathered effect, we're going to do a little bit of extra detail in the top. Kind of like use it for your hair. You know, kind of like a realistic wave of hair going down. And grab some of the white. Just a color balance. Okay, perfect. I'm going to toss in a little bit of blue in there as well. Ooh, getting a nice little pinky blue color there. No, not for your hair. Just slight red dashes in it. Just like so. Missing a little green as well. Flick, flick, flick. Flick, flick, flick. Flick, 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 flick. Perfect, okay. We can get some of the detail down here as well in the background. detail in here. Okay, I think I need to switch up some brushes as well. I have so many here, and they just get smaller and smaller, and I can do a lot of detail with that, which will be fantastic. Okay, I'm going to grab another little paintbrush here. Which one am I going to choose? Which one? Oh, I know. We're going to choose this one. That kind of edge, that'll be perfect for what I need it for. Okay. We've got everything we need now. Let's do this. Let's get these last details in. Let's get you free from modeling, because modeling is a very hard task. I can't imagine. I don't like standing in the same spot, so if it is just to stand there, oh, it would be the worst career for me ever. It's looking good. I now understand abstract. Here. There. 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 Little in here. Okay. I think I am done. I have completed this portrait, this abstract painting. Oh, just wonderful. One last final touch here. And last one. It is complete. Now, I finished. Oh, so excited. Okay. Now, absolutely, I will show it to you. I'm just going to let it just dry for just a second. Okay. So now keep in mind, I felt the abstract in me and I just went for it. So here we go. I'll give you a look-ski. Okay, big reveal. In 3, 2. Look at that. Oh, I can see you in it. Like I can just see every piece of you in it. It's a masterpiece. I tell you. It looks just like you. Sorry, I'm sorry. They say art makes you a little bit emotional. This is perfect. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. This is my greatest piece that I will ever make. I tell you right now. Oh, breathtaking. I'm going to put this just right here. Just let it dry a little bit. Oh, anyways, Thank you so much. I think my boss is going to love this. I think this is exactly what he was looking for. Perfect. Thank you so much again. I cannot thank you enough for being the model for the sketch. And then the painting that really didn't end up looking like the sketch. But I can still see you in it. Oh, art. I just love it. Anyways, thank you so much for all your time. I know that took a little longer than expected, but I really appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. If I'm doing any more projects, absolutely I will come to you. Okay? All right. Take care now. Bye-bye.